Promising performance from Irish artist. I thought that will run better next time, I'm sure. Meanwhile, Curragh, we're off.
Way smartly in the centre, also Driving Snow is right up. Thomas Untieted towards the inside, moves right up to dispute, and also prominent is Indian Ocean. So Indian Ocean, Thomas Untieted, double X, and just tacking over is Black Bear Island. These are being followed towards the outside by Partner, and just in behind them is See the Stars, with towards the outside of the leading group is Conry as they straighten up now and race on with less than 5 to go. Thomas Untieted, Kevin Manning on the near side of Indian Ocean, on the inside Colm O'Donoghue. Black Bear Island and Conry, double X just in behind. Also close up just behind the leaders, Partner, and they're being followed by Dagger's Bond, who sits in about 6th, and then Driving Snow with just after them is Curl Cat. Towards the outside, Lieberman. They pass the junction now of the tracks with less than 3 to go. Thomas Untieted and Indian Ocean, these two disputing the lead, being followed by Double X, and then Black Bear Island towards the near side, Driving Snow. See the Stars towards the inside, and just after them trying to improve is Fremantle. They're racing now with just over a furlong to go. Thomas Untieted from Black Bear Island. On the near side is Driving Snow. Black Bear Island in the centre now, just hits the front. Driving Snow the near side. Thomas Untieted, then Fremantle racing inside the last 50 yards. Driving Snow on the near side as they go towards the line. Driving Snow on the near side at Chris Hayes with Black Bear Island. Fremantle and See the Stars close up behind. Thomas Untieted will be 5th.
Great finish to our first race here in Oaksay at the Curragh, and Chris Hayes lands the spoils for his retained owner Lady O'Reilly on Driving Snow, claimed by Kevin Prendergast. Good performance from this colt, who was a neck behind Tomas Untieted when making his debut at Gowran Park, but he's
Dylan Secret in, that looks it. And they're off. And Sir Garfield Sober's a little bit slower than the main group, also slow to stride the far turn of Vocalized, and then comes Black Humour with Bangalore Gold towards the inside. Ali Aswa, they're being followed in 3rd place by Black Humour. Tracking them comes Vocalized as they race now towards the final 200 yards. It's See the Stars, who's a couple of lengths in front of in 2nd place, Dark Humour, and then staying on towards the outside, the Bull Hayes, but up towards the finish, See the Stars is going to win it readily in the end for Michael Canaan by about 3 lengths. 2nd home is Dark Humour. 3rd is the Bull Hayes, and then came Vocalized Ali Aswa. For the Juddmonte Beresford Stakes. All are in. And they're off. Very level breaks. Sawtooth Mountain in the centre, showing just in the lead, with on the outside Moraine. They race on about 3 lengths clear of See the Stars with Recharge on the outside. And they're being followed by Hail Caesar on the inside with Master of the Horse as they make the run across the top of the track. We're going along in the lead is Sawtooth Mountain, followed in 2nd place by Moraine. They're being followed 2 lengths further back by See the Stars, who's towards the inside of Recharge. And then following them, Hail Caesar and Master of the Horse as they race downhill now to the halfway point.
Hello, Minnie, I've got Richard Hughes lined up immediately after this race.
We're going along in front is Sawtooth Mountain and Pat Smullen, being tracked by Moraine, Fran Berry. Then comes See the Stars, Michael Canaan on the inside of Recharge. Chris Hayes with Hail Caesar, Shamie Heffernan, and Master of the Horse, Johnny Murtha. As they approach the turn in now, they've got just over 3 to go. Sawtooth Mountain in front, followed by Moraine. Then comes Recharge with on the inside See the Stars, Master of the Horse, and Hail Caesar. Straightening up for home now, 2.5 to go. And it's Sawtooth Mountain now being taken on by Moraine. Recharge and See the Stars comes next. Then Master of the Horse in the centre of the track. They race down to the final furlong now. It's Moraine over on the far side from See the Stars. Recharge, and on the outside, Master of the Horse. Inside the last 100 yards now, Moraine pressed by See the Stars. On the outside, Master of the Horse, between them, Recharge. It is See the Stars now who's just the leader as they go towards the line. See the Stars wins it for Michael Canaan. Close second, Moraine and Master of the Horse. Fourth will be Recharge.
Your big race commentator is Jim McGrath.
They're ready, set for the Guineas, and they're racing. Good even dispatch to one of the first away, Imperial Guest, got quickly into stride. Also up there in the early stages is Ocean's Minstrel, who's showing plenty of dash, and just behind them See the Stars on the near side. Evasive began well and leading them up the centre from Master Craftsman, and further back then Gone Aris, who's not that far away. Then Ukbar is right over on the far rail, but on the near side it's one of the outsiders, Ocean Minstrel, who takes them along here from Finjan. A little bit wider out then is Master Craftsman. Evasive is right there in the centre, blue cap. Gone Aris is over on the far side in company there with Ukbar. Just behind the leading group on the near side is See the Stars. Lake Shannakill, Rip Van Winkle is held up. There right in the centre too is Monitor closely. Pure Poetry and Delegator is weighted with over on the far side. He's absolutely cruising at the moment as they come up past halfway. Evasive in the centre strikes the lead now from Gone Aris. They're followed then by Ocean's Minstrel. Finjan is flat to the boards. Further back, Master Craftsman called on for an effort. Then Ukbar on the far side. Delegator is now produced as well as they race past the bushes in the Guineas, and See the Stars is running on well. It's Evasive in front. He's starting to wander. See the Stars racing to him on the near side, and Delegator on the far side has raced through as well. Delegator takes it up clearly now. See the Stars comes at him. They settle down to fight it out as they hit the rising ground. Delegator and See the Stars. See the Stars going home slightly the better, and See the Stars wins the Guineas for John Ox and Mick Cannan. Delegator second, tight third, Gone Aris and Rip Van Winkle in a photo there.
Real class from See the Stars. It's in his breeding. He's a half-brother to Galileo, the brilliant Galileo, and he's out of an ARC winner, and now he has a classic of his own. 8-1, See the Stars wins the 2000 Guineas on his seasonal debut for trainer John Ox and jockey Mick Cannan.
Aboard Fame and Glory, his fourth ride in the Derby, set, off and running in the 2009 Derby, an Age of Aquarius down near the inside was one of the first away. Gone Aris went away smartly. Golden Sword going very fast in the early stages. Kitewood is up there as well. Further back, Fame and Glory settling about fifth from Debussy, and then Black Bear Island. But Golden Sword is the early leader from Kitewood up in second. Then in third is Age of Aquarius, his big white face, pink cap on the outside. Gone Aris has taken up fourth, just behind them the White Jacket. Followed by See the Stars. Mick Cannan settles fifth on the inner, followed by Montaf. Further back in the field then is Fame and Glory, Debussy. They're followed by Rip Van Winkle, who's well back with Black Bear Island and Crowded House as they go through the first 3 furlongs. And the leader is Golden Sword by 2 lengths to Age of Aquarius. The 2 Aidan O'Brien face setters out there, blazing the trail by 4 lengths to Kitewood. Montaf is up on the outside. See the Stars, the yellow jacket. Gone Aris is just behind him. They're followed by Fame and Glory, Debussy, Rip Van Winkle. Then on the inside, next the pink jacket of Black Bear Island from Crowded House. And last is Master of the Horse, who's being weighted with by Richard Hughes. As they reach the highest point of the course now, 6.5 furlongs left to go in the Derby, and Golden Sword, the Chesterfields winner, is blazing the trail by 2 lengths to the Lingfield Derby trial winner, Age of Aquarius. 4 or 5 lengths away is Godolphin's Kitewood up on the outside. Mick Cannan has See the Stars in a beautiful fourth on the rail. Next is Montaf, followed then by Fame and Glory, the green jacket of Debussy, the inside. They're followed then by Gone Aris, the outer, in the white jacket. Then Rip Van Winkle, who's travelling kindly as they race downhill past the 5 in the Derby. Further back in the field, then out wider, is Crowded House, about third last in company with Black Bear Island, and also starting to make some ground now as Master of the Horse. Coming around Tatnam Corner now, and on the inside, Golden Sword is the leader from in second, Age of Aquarius. They've gone 4 lengths in front of Kitewood. See the Stars is travelling very smoothly for Mick Cannan. Then behind them, Fame and Glory, Debussy, and further back in the field, battling on then is Rip Van Winkle, and Crowded House taken to the outside. Golden Sword, though, is the one to catch. They race inside the 2 furlong, and it's Golden Sword clear. Here's See the Stars called on for an effort. Down the outside, Fame and Glory. It's sailed down, See the Stars, who takes it up with a furlong to go. He goes a length up now, trying hard, Fame and Glory for Golden Sword and Rip Van Winkle, but See the Stars is going to win the Guineas and Derby double. Goes on to win it well, Fame and Glory. Master of the Horse has finished on in company. There quarter. Stand by for a start. Off and running in the Coral Eclipse, and away to a good start too. In the centre, See the Stars got away okay, and Set Sail is up there as well with Malibu Bay on the outside, and driving through now is Lang Shining to take up the early running. See the Stars settles in about fourth position, followed then by Jukebox Jury on the inside of Steel Tango. Further back then is Twice Over as they settle down. Shima de Triomphe is back towards the rear of the field. Rip Van Winkle is third last, and absolute last is Conduit. On settling down as expected, Lang Shining takes them along, half a length to Set Sail. The two pacemakers 3 or 4 in front now of Malibu Bay, the other pacemaker in third. 2 lengths away then is Steel Tango. See the Stars has a charmed run on the inside in centre field. They're followed then by on the outside Jukebox Jury from Rip Van Winkle. Twice Over. Towards the rear of the field is Chima de Triomphe, and Conduit is patiently ridden about 12 lengths off the pace. That pace set by his stablemate Lang Shining as they run down past the 6.5 point. Leads by half a length now. On the outside, Set Sail. They're 4 lengths to Malibu Bay. About 5 away then is Steel Tango. Then See the Stars still tucked away on the inside. Yet to be popped a serious question as they race down towards the entrance to the home straight. Jukebox Jury and then Rip Van Winkle, who's tracking See the Stars as they straighten. They're followed by Chima de Triomphe. Twice Over, and then Conduit taken to the outside. Lang Shining past the 3 is shortening stride. On the outside then is Set Sail, followed by Malibu Bay. Here's See the Stars, produced in the yellow jacket by Canaan. He ambles up on the outside as they come inside the 2. The Guineas and Derby winner strikes the front. Rip Van Winkle in his slipstream. Conduit's come from the rear. He's gone for the whip, Canaan. A furlong left to go. See the Stars is answering the call. Here's Rip Van Winkle though. He's coming up on the outside. See the Stars has to dig deeper. He accelerates. It's See the Stars. He's coming away. A stellar result. Goes on to become a champion. It's down to the line. See the Stars, who beats Rip Van Winkle. In third is Conduit. Further back then is Chima de Triomphe from Steel Tango. And they were followed then by Jukebox Jury. Twice Over, Malibu Bay, Lang Shining and Set Sail.
He has done it. See the Stars has won the Coral Eclipse. The 4-7 favourite had to dig deep as Rip Van Winkle threw down a massive challenge to him, but he's turned that horse away and seen off Conduit and Chima de Triomphe.
Set. And they're off for the Juddmonte International Stakes. Master Craftsman got a bright start and is prominent early with George Bernard Shaw in the dark blue jacket. Set Sail in the white cap is out wide, and See the Stars through the first furlong is quite happy to take the trail from the Aidan O'Brien trained trio, and they've gone off at a brisk early exchange, and it's George Bernard Shaw who forces the pace, now tracked through by Set Sail. Master Craftsman follows his stable companions in third, and a couple of lengths to See the Stars, given a waiting ride by Mick Canaan, and he races with enthusiasm. Last of the quartet, the classic winner, tracking Master Craftsman and Johnny Murtagh. Go towards the end of 3.5 furlongs, and on the sharp end, George Bernard Shaw by a length and a half on Set Sail. They establish themselves about 4 lengths clear of Master Craftsman, and a couple of lengths to See the Stars. Beginning the swing back towards home, approaching halfway in the Juddmonte International. George Bernard Shaw and Set Sail. Master Craftsman seeking to follow in the footsteps of Rodrigo de Triano, the last horse to successfully step up from a mile to win the Juddmonte International, and See the Stars still last, observing from last position under Mick Canaan, who chases a third international success. Heads line up for home then. They quicken inside the last half mile. Set Sail puts it up to George Bernard Shaw. Master Craftsman now easing onto the quarters of his stable companions and tracked all the time by See the Stars. And now Master Craftsman is to produce to lead. 2.5 furlongs to go. Canaan waiting in the wings on See the Stars, who's still pulling double down past the 2-pole. Murtagh's gone for the whip here on Master Craftsman, and See the Stars now shaken up, goes after the leader. They've quickened right away from the pacemakers, and now pushers come to shove for See the Stars. What's the champion got left in the locker? Master Craftsman is galloping on strongly, passes the furlong a length and a half clear. Now See the Stars is out after him and begins to bear down on Master Craftsman. See the Stars comes alongside Master Craftsman, eyeballs him and goes on, and it's 4 Group 1s, and See the Stars, a galaxy apart, wins the Juddmonte International. Master Craftsman in second, a long way clear of Set Sail and George Bernard Shaw.
Going for
They still can't do it. They cannot take the Stars down. Moments of anxiety inside the final furlong as Master Craftsman responded generously.
Going up. Lord Admiral and See the Stars, I think, are going to be the final two. See the Stars slotting into stall number 2. Can he make it 5 Group 1s in a row? This Tattersall's Millions Irish Champion Stakes. We're about to find out. Big race commentator is Desi Scal.
Millions Irish Champion Stakes. Looks in. And they're off. And Grand Ducal on the inside, Loch Long on the outer, Master Craftsman between them. Then See the Stars being ridden up on the outside of the leaders. To pick up the running now is Set Sail. So Set Sail takes over and goes a couple of lengths in front of Master Craftsman. Then comes Rockhampton racing up on the outside. Grand Ducal is 4th. They're followed by Loch Long and See the Stars. A break then to Fame and Glory, Casual Conquest and Lord Admiral. So up front it is in the inside, Set Sail, Joseph O'Brien, taken on by Rockhampton, Sean Levy, who now takes over to pick it up from Set Sail. They've gone 5-6 in front. Master Craftsman is 3rd. Grand Ducal is next. Loch Long and See the Stars race together. Just over 2 lengths to Fame and Glory. Lord Admiral and Casual Conquest heading now up towards the 5 mark. And Set Sail has regained the initiative on the inside for Joseph O'Brien to just head Rockhampton, Sean Levy. They're well clear. Master Craftsman is running 3rd. Shamie Heffernan. In 4th is Grand Ducal. Tracking that quartet, then See the Stars. Loch Long, Fame and Glory, Lord Admiral, and then Casual Conquest. But it is Set Sail who's 6 lengths in front. Rockhampton, Master Craftsman, Grand Ducal. They're being followed by Fame and Glory now, who races up on the outside of See the Stars. And as they race now on the approach to the straight, Set Sail is the leader from Master Craftsman. Fame and Glory is now tracked by See the Stars, and Fame and Glory has raced up to join Master Craftsman, being chased by See the Stars in 3rd. They are clear. It's Fame and Glory, Johnny Murth in front. See the Stars and Mick Canan ranging up on the near side, and See the Stars. They've come to see a star, and it's See the Stars who hits the front for Michael Canan and John Oakes, and racing up towards the finish, the undisputed champion, See the Stars is running away. He's going to score by 2.5 lengths, wins his 5th Group 1. Fame and Glory 2nd, Master Craftsman 3rd, clear of Grand Ducal in 4th.
Simply majestic, no other way to describe it. See the Stars makes it 5 Group 1s on the bounce this season, but another devastating performance. Mick Canan steering him to victory here. Fame and Glory running an honourable race in 2nd. Master Craftsman back in 3rd, but this horse is simply too good, and there's an absolute stampede taking place here beside me to the parade ring to
the spotted jacket of Stasalita. That's it, they're off and running in the arc, and away to a good start too. And on the outside, Stasalita, one of the first away. Set Sail going very fast in the early stages, and up there too is Dare Me and Vision d'Etat. Just in behind them is See the Stars, settles in a beautiful position, about 5th on the inside, 1 off the rail. Going forward now, Grand Ducal to put on pace. Further back is La Boom, and then on the outside is Cavalryman trying to get across. Further back in the field is Hume Zane, followed then by Getaway, and back there is Beresford Conduit is right there in the centre in the light jacket. Well back in the field too in the early stages. At this stage is Hot Six, followed then by Magadan, and See the Stars has just lost a little bit of ground there as they head down the side, and as they settle fully into stride, it's Grand Ducal who's out in front by 2 lengths to Stasalita, who's got over beautifully. In 3rd is their Conduit the outside from Dare Me in the pink jacket the inside. Beresford is further back in the field, followed then in the centre by Fame and Glory. Conduit behind them, the light jacket, then See the Stars, yellow and purple right there bang in the centre, followed then by Getaway. Back in the field too at this stage, out wide is Magadan, giving them a long start, preceded by the Bogbury La Boom. Then Hume Zane smothered up on the fence, but Set Sail with 6 furlongs to go is 4 or 5 lengths clear of the stablemate Grand Ducal. Then about 8 lengths to Stasalita, Dare Me. The outside Cavalryman has got over close, followed then by Vision d'Etat, and these leaders are getting right away from them as they pass the 1,000-metre mark, 5 furlongs from home. Further back is Beresford, followed in the centre by Fame and Glory and a nice posse. They're followed then by, back in the field at this stage, Conduit. See the Stars on the inside of runners, and about sixth of that group, that third group, followed further back in the field then by Hot Six and the Bogbury, giving them a long start. They race towards the turn in the arc, and the leaders are a long way clear. Set Sail, and also on the outside, the other one, Grand Ducal. They're about 5 in front now of Stasolita. He's getting up on the inside. I'll see the Stars. He's got 6 or 7 lengths to make up. He'll have to be a champion. Stasolita races into the lead now. 2 in front. He is a champion, I reckon. He's got the run now in the centre. He's out after the leader. He picks up Stasolita. He powers clear. See the Stars racing away. Perfection in equine form. A horse of a lifetime. He's just going to go on and win the arc by 2 lengths. Tight second. Cavalryman Glory. Followed then by Tango Speed, and they were followed by Vision d'Etat, Ducal and Set Sail and Steel Tango. But here they are crossing the line. See the Star as they come now, and we see the winner there. See the Stars. See the Stars pulling up there, and there they are. See the Stars. I said in the call he'd have to be a champion. He is. And Hume Zane looks like he has been second for the 3rd time.